Lasts are used in the shoemaking process to replace the foot. So they act as a model of the foot for the leather to be taut and pulled over, and for the nails to be lasted into the wood or the plastic form of the last. A lot of people think every shoe is made on the same last, but that's completely not the case. The last dictates the whole process of the style of the shoe. The more elegant the last, the more elegant the shoe. So it's a mirror effect really from the form of the last to the end product. So we have more casual lasts at Tricker's, and we also have smarter lasts. Some with maybe an almond toe shape, some with a soft chisel, some with a loafer. And the style of the last really dictates the whole process and the whole occasion that you wear the shoe for. Our lasts come in all sizes, up to size 13. And they come in also different widths. So we have the standard width, and then we go up to 2 widths wider than the standard width fitting. Tricker's have their lasts supplied by Springline, and Springline are the only remaining last maker in the UK. And they're actually also based in Northamptonshire, about 3 miles away from our factory on St Michael's Road. I think having a bespoke last versus off the shelf feels very different. A lot of customers at Tricker's who have bought off the shelf throughout their life quite often get to a certain point, maybe in slightly older age, where they think that they deserve to invest in bespoke shoes, and they may have a pair of shoes that fits them perfectly off the shelf from Tricker's, but they want that shoe replicating in a bespoke form. I'm actually working alongside a customer at the moment who is requiring just that, and I think they just like the thought of something being really special, handmade start to finish, the threads being made, every single stitch being done by hand. So in the bespoke process, we meet a customer and we measure their feet. Every pair of shoes is made to measure, so the last is even more important that the measurements have to fix to that exact customer's foot. And we take those measurements along with a mould to Springline, and once the initial turn of the last has been made, we do a mock-up shoe for the customer. We go and meet the customer, usually in our German street store or here in Northampton, and if any alterations are needed, they go back to Springline, who then alter the last, and we do that until we get the perfect fit for the customer. As a maker and with bespoke shoes, you can certainly highlight areas of the last and exaggerate maybe toes or exaggerate the waist in or out. But with a bespoke last, the limitations are just endless really. So it's a matter of, after a fitting with a customer, they may say, I'd like the toe to be a little bit more defined. So we can go back and either I can do that via using leather stiffeners, or it can go to the last maker and they can just make that last a little bit more elongated in the toe, and it can achieve the look the customer's after. We can manipulate different shapes and achieve different outcomes. So I think it's down to what the customer wants. If they want something bespoke to look exactly as it would off the shelf, then we can achieve it. If they want something bespoke that has elements of something we offer off the shelf, but with tweaks, then again, it's something we can do. So, because quite often, a customer that's bought stock shoes off the shelf from a company such as Tricker's don't always understand that there's not actually that many limitations within bespoke. You can open it up into a lot of different areas.